At Chase Center in San Francisco, California, the 9-8 Golden State.
A lot of chances.
You take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's action. Vanderbilt and Naz Reid rounding out a front court for a Minnesota team that they will jump it up and able to draw it. Golden State has won 8 straight home games against Minnesota.
Experienced some success. You see Rubio puts him in position, pick and roll, gets to the rim. T-Wolves, not only do these guys have opportunities, they move up a slot or two. No
Wiggins bodying in, couldn't finish. Bazemore straight on 3.
Okay, Ken Bazemore has the ability to do step and rhythm.
Mark was talking about. Green bounces to Curry, deny.
You see Curry try to create the contact, but good job by Reid.
Nice slide into Green. Green to the cutter.
Rely on Steph Curry to make every play. You got to play off him. So a little screen action with
Golden
Steph.
State 22nd in field goal percentage, 21st in three-point percentage. Wiggins, the Euro step, the spin. Lead here in the first. Both teams cold shooting the basketball early as game for Kent Bazemore. Wiseman flying in, couldn't finish. Green can't put
coming off the bench with his head up, looking to impact the game with his energy.
Oh, at the point for Minnesota, undersized, but it has brought it. As that
you're talking about the number 1 and number 2 pick. The future's awfully bright because both guys extremely highly skilled.
Around the Wiggins screen. How about another 3?
With his start in this ball game, knocking down the long ball, and then catches another one.
Just working through some of that. Should be rejoining shortly as the rebound at some point. Catch and fire from the wing. But we know Edwards has supreme athleticism. Both Edwards and Wiseman coming off the bench in this one as Curry can't reverse
back, man. You had your moment. Now let me get some room. I tell you what, I had the privilege, even though I was gone, to still hear you call the games. You are. A couple of years ago, he played against the Warriors, playing for Atlanta, the last game of the season, and had a big time.
McLaughlin squeezed it in between defenders. Edwards got it off in time.
And I love exactly what he was talking about. You got to get stops on the defensive end. That was
Minnesota at 29. Edwards dishes, catch, fire, and
makes a play. It's a beautiful sight. It's T-Wolves.
Oubre cutting.
The way Steve Kerr is utilizing Oubre with that second unit. Wants him, just like Edwards, to be aggressive as a playmaker.
Edwards sizing up Pascal, his 3. McLaughlin, nice handle. Behind the back, through traffic.
Just look at this. Got the ball on the strings. Not panicking. Realizing the spectacular move.
Oubre straight on 3. Tied at 31. Noel kicks out. Layman a deep 3. Oubre 2 of 2 from downtown. Oubre had it. Edwards flings it ahead. And Layman alone to the right.
He fits his game. His ability with his size and strength to defend the 5, but how many 5s
tonight, Mark?
Does it on the offensive end, and I love what he's doing. He's
Wanamaker out to Oubre. Oubre leans
on because then all of a sudden he's a world beater and the rim looks big.
And doing things like that is he.
Ooh. And I don't think it was.
That is that the contact is deemed unnecessary for a flagrant.
Also good disciplined defense by the T-Wolves.
Wiggins pushed off Rubio. 6 points now for Wiggins against his former team, and look out.
Teams that struggling. Just careless. It's a bad basketball play. You are turning the basketball.
I mean, Mark, that wasn't an illegal screen. That was time. Fades, tosses into traffic. Corner three from Beasley. Going up with it as the foul occurred. Curry lobs. Wiseman.
A different weapon at the center position than they've had in a long time. Shoot the long ball.
Thirst to learn as well that Steve Kerr discussed.
Mind of a young player. Sometimes you just want him to go out and play. Don't worry about it. Finish. Showing that grown man strength. And talk about Wiggins. In transition, the little Euro step.
Curry finds Green, body.
The rest of the league is hoping, right?
Okogie feeds Beasley. Will step
all-time great player and person, and obviously family and families involved, and salute
as well. Really, really nice stuff.
Is that your first time saying that? And it's no disrespect to Looney, who's a very good player and has played a valuable role on the success of this team.
Be on the defensive end as well. Inside, Wiseman. Score in this game. Wiggins, the crossover.
Play and reacting. Willing to put his body in position to take the hit. Clearly an offensive foul.
Beasley, Rubio, and Anthony Edwards for Minnesota. Catch, fire.
Look at the pieces on this Timberwolves team. They got some talent. Not bad at all. It's called options. Big time options.
Yet to score. Oubre back to a cutting Curry. Curry floats it up.
In a way, setting a tone offensively, both their teams.
Taking a look at tonight's player resumes. Brought 15 points in a 3-minute span and put the game away. Wiggins fending.
He's too skilled offensively. Puts his head down and makes a play.
Rubio. NBA career began. Curry got space that time.
Able to get a screen put on you, and it gives Steph Curry a wide open shot.
Beasley in the first year of a 4-year, $60 million deal he signed with Minnesota as Wiggins. Yeah, because even if, let's say, Minnesota does end up with a top 3 pick this year, so Golden State set up, and they've gotten off to a strong.
Every single night. You look at them healthy and whole, potentially moving forward. Klay Thompson and Steph Curry.
And the rebound secured by Reed. Rubio, the dish ahead, and
here's what I'm talking about, Rubio. They get a stop and in transition. Pinpoint, doesn't
15 points. Looney gives it up. Looney gets denied by Reed. Looney scrapes it back, finds Wiggins unable to finish. Green pushing, dishing, Lee.
Everybody is a live weapon. Finding Lee all by himself.
Beasley can't finish.
Healthy and whole. They are much better than their record indicates.
Rise in this league. But is there anything that you haven't been asked about Curry that you wish you'd have been asked?
As a man. And it's and I've been around jerks that people say, oh, he's a great guy, having a moment with. So treat everybody with the respect and appreciation that they deserve.
Comes up with a rejection right on cue. Wiseman running the floor and for a second, got it back. Dishes, corner 3.
This is great shooting. Going 100 miles per hour, catches, elevates.
Punctuating what has been a pristine third quarter for the Warriors. Here in the third, and then Golden State took off. They're on an 11-0 run now. Why?
But you can tell by the way they're playing offensively right now, passing and moving. This is
ready tonight for Golden State. To Mark's point, as Edwards follows
foul, telling them, yeah, that's the force you got to play with. Putting a stamp on the aggressor as a coach is telling them, don't tease me. This is the way you've got to play every single night.
Oh, in the quarter, and Mark, this one was an incredible handle.
Says allows me, gets them off balance, knocks down the long ball, and the appreciation. Mama.
Minnesota, Golden State putting up 37 in the third as Lee turns.
Coming out of the end of the quarter, Lee winds up with a high percentage quality look.
Saves. Noel lobs it up.
Put a string of stops together and get some quality offense on the other end.
Ooh. Wanamaker stops and lays
Played valuable minutes for the Celtics last year, and Steve Kerr raves about him. He's a guy that he's comfortable with.
A guy I can count on. Pascal shovels to Oubre. Oubre 7 of 7 from the floor. Noel playing in just his third game of the season, 43rd pick of the 2019. The beginning of the season, Utah has been outstanding.
They really have.
13.5 points, more than 7 rebounds. Then went undrafted. But finding
range, comfortable putting the ball on the deck, high IQ. It's a high resume, my friend.
Naz Reid deserves it tonight.
Yeah.
After the air ball, ride by guess who? Big Jelly.
My guess would be hit that wrist on the rim. The block attempt on the back.
Lee got hit.
Driving Edwards with the block, but contact clearly there. But Mike Conley.
Damian Lee for any team this season. Catch and pop from Noel. Oubre the rebound. Here comes Curry. Lobbing it up. Green shovels and Wanamaker. Wanamaker gives it up. Couldn't handle it. Here comes Minnesota. Beasley lays it in. Wanamaker left alone. Can't hit the three, but well, James Wiseman, you leave him unchecked, he's going to evade from downtown. Here's Curry around the Oubre screen. His push shot. Wiggins flips it. 8 of 13 shooting. San Francisco with the Timberwolves.
And you can tell Draymond Green is
Naz Reid back in for Minnesota. Good sign after he had. These were the contributors outside of Curry and Green tonight. In this particular case, it ended up not being that scenario, but it gets us into a fun rules discussion. This throwdown, Mark.
This is a big time talent. Again, simple. Handoff, defense attack, space closing, finishes at the rim.
The putback, and that will do it. The Warriors take down producer Lori Privatera, our director Ben Johnston, Mark Jackson, and our entire crew. I'm Ryan Root Center with Scott Van Pelt. Thanks for watching NBA Wednesday.